Alright, it has been a long time since I've had a chance to make a good video about LEGO content. And I have to come back with a sponsored video because I have been delaying this a lot. And by delaying, I mean I just haven't had the time to do it. So I did a little sponsored content a little bit ago about that Viking ship from, what was it, like WeBrick or something? And at the same time that I got the ask about that, I got this sponsorship offer as well to do something entirely differently. And in case you haven't noticed, it's been quite a couple months since I made the video on the Viking ship build thing. So to say that it has been rather delayed is fair. And again, it isn't that I didn't want to do it, it's just that I haven't had the time. I've been so busy that I haven't had the time to make any videos. And so I want to come back and I want to start strong by making the video I was supposed to do a couple months ago. So this, I believe, is WeBrick. That's it, WeBrick, right? I hope I got that right. WeBrick is a site that makes alternative Lego just like LetBrick does. But instead of having a pre-built thing that they sent to me, they instead asked me to send them the file, like the Lego Digital Designer file for something that I made, and they would send me all the pieces for it. And I just thought, like, what? That's crazy. There's no way this is going to happen. And so I thought to myself, like, what can I give them that's a good test of, like, their bricks, while at the same time not asking them to send me a $100 set? So I sent them the pieces from my Nasutoceratops, or not my Nasutoceratops. Funny enough, if I can bring the bag in here, like this came in, you can actually see it has the file name right there, Lego Nasutoceratops. So yeah, I am going to build this with their bricks, and we are going to see how this looks. See if it holds up, see if it works, all that stuff. And I hope that the Nasutoceratops is good. And all that matters to me is that these bricks hold together. And if it actually works, I might just use this instead of actual Lego to show off how to build the Nasutoceratops. Because at the end of the day, these are just Lego brick all the same, even if they are alternative. And if they hold their shape and they are good, I can give them a thumbs up, and I can use it to show off a new dinosaur build. Interestingly enough, I want to give this one little point. Before I started this, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I have the first free time I've had to do whatever I want in, like, you know, a few weeks. Originally, this video that I was going to record is actually for Rexy, but she will have to wait because I have obligations to fill. And I do want to finally get this off my desk, so enough said, enough wasting time. Let's just get to it. I'm going to put the speed build in, and we're going to see me build it, and then I can talk about it. So let's get the ball rolling. Alright, so here we are with the sort of finished build. In case you haven't noticed, some pieces are missing. That's because these are supposed to go in here to finish it off. I made a very big mistake when I built this thing. And yeah, I didn't add any attachment points for this. So this is what the build is supposed to look like. This is what it looks like because I didn't build proper supports for these two pieces. It's on both sides. It's a design flaw on my end. What I can say, though, if you haven't noticed, is that these bricks hold together really well. I'm glad to see that these alternative bricks have fixed themselves since I was younger. So that was the biggest reason why I was so, like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to use alternative bricks because I was like, man, those ones don't ever stick together right. But, you know, the only thing I've learned when I built this is that, you know what, they kind of do. They are all right. They're not nearly as bad as I thought they might be. In fact, they're not bad at all. And if you can see, look at the size of my Nasutoceratops versus a human. It's a very nice size comparison. Kind of wish I could bring Rexy in here, but she, you know, I mean, she's only partially taken apart. One second, I'm gonna put her back together just for this. Come on, girl. It's showtime. Just give me 1 sec. There we go. I can do it on camera because I need to get, like, actually able to see what I'm doing here. There's that. There's that. And then I just need to fix her legs. And you can see the size of a T-Rex compared to the Nasutoceratops. You can see how much bigger she is compared to the little Nasuto. So yeah, there's Rexy. Another nice sneak peek at Rexy for you in this video. For those who watched it, you know, who are always there for my videos. I know who you are. But yeah, so you can see it's a very nice, it holds together really well. I can, like, you know, yank on any bit of this and it still holds together. And it stands. So good news for me is that I know this build works if I just fix it with like a couple 2x3s instead of what's actually in there. Because once you know, if I actually look at the build, you can actually see where it fails right here. This 1x4, and there's a 2x4 in here. So if I just turn those into two 2x3s going up and down, I could just stick it in there. But that's for later me. So yeah, these are pretty much indistinguishable. If this build worked, I could have probably taken this back apart and used it as my instructional guide for Nasutoceratops. I am, like I said, going to have to fix it, and then maybe I could just get some 2x3s, stick them in here, and then just use this instead, because it's, you can tell they're not Lego because there's no, like, thing written on them, but you know what, I don't really mind this so much. It looks nice, very well held together. We can see all the joints are holding up as I shake it around, the tail and the stuff ain't falling. So this is some quality stuff, So I give this a solid thumbs up, you know, very nice alternative Lego, and yeah, I don't know what else there's to say. I just think it's really, really cool. I think it's fantastic. And one thing they wanted to point out to me when they said talk about the website or whatever, they said that they have a little thing where you can just put in your own LDD, you know, Lego Digital Designer save files, and they will do this exact thing for you. What they've done for me, they will basically just put your brick list together and send it out to you. It's a pretty neat feature, apparently. So yeah, that is my Lego Nasutoceratops being tested with alternative Lego, and she's perfect. Besides the one design flaw, that is my fault and not theirs. So yeah, nice. This is fantastic. Honestly, nice work, WeBrick. Because I forget WeBrick is the other one. Sorry. So yeah, nice work, WeBrick. Really nice job. I love this. This is fantastic. If I can fix it, I can now have another creature to add to my, my brick-built dinosaur collection. So yeah, that's always really cool. That's it. That's it for the video, I guess.